What happens to personal agency when desire is manufactured but never fulfilled? Can a person remain strong while being emotionally or physically needy? Is submission a symptom of desire or its consequence? How does repeated exposure to unsatisfied longing reshape identity, motivation, and power? Pornography is a product designed to generate intense sexual desire. Its effectiveness depends on this. If the viewer doesn't feel a strong desire, the porn has failed. But what happens when that desire is ignited without satisfaction? The consumer is left in a state of heightened craving, simulated but not fulfilled. This creates a psychological and physiological tension, a need without resolution. Over time, this unresolved desire can lead to a form of dependency. The viewer becomes needy. Are you stronger after becoming needy? Neediness, especially when tied to something as primal as sexual desire, can erode autonomy. It shifts the consumer from agent to supplicant, from chooser to chaser. Even without scientific evidence, we can observe the behavioral and emotional impact: agitation, compulsive seeking, and a sense of lack. Porn doesn't just deposit submission, it may induce it, not through force, but through the architecture of desire itself. It creates a loop: simulation, craving, no fulfillment, repetition. The consumer becomes conditioned to chase what never satisfies. When desire is triggered but not fulfilled, it creates a state of internal conflict. This unresolved tension can lead to emotional unrest, agitation, and compulsive behavior. Repeated exposure to stimuli that provoke craving without resolution, like pornography, can condition the brain to seek more, even without satisfaction. This loop erodes self-regulation and strengthens external control over internal states. Studies on unresolved inner conflicts show links to depression, anxiety, and lowered self-esteem. The consumer becomes emotionally entangled with the product, needing it to feel stimulated but never truly satisfied. Over time, the consumer may shift from active choice to reactive consumption. This is a form of behavioral submission, not through force, but through engineered craving. So the question isn't just whether porn makes people weak, it's whether unfulfilled desire, when commodified and repeated, is a form of weakness itself. What does it mean to be free in a system that profits from your cravings? Is weakness the absence of power or the presence of need? Can you reclaim agency for something that reshapes your impulses? If satisfaction is withheld with design, who benefits from your longing?